Hello to you. I'm Jessie Johnson. This is authoritarianism. Tyrants, tyranny, dictators, dictatorships, and despots. This is part 2. If you have not seen part 1, please do so. America will start off where part 1 left off exactly. America is a republic, not a democracy, and never has been. Authoritarian regimes include a riot, suppression police system, and a protest police force to suppress protests, and a secret state police to assassinate dissenters or so-called enemies. The Great Terror System of the NKVD of the Soviet Union murdered 682,000 or so in the form of executions and otherwise of peasants, harmless peasants and minorities. It is easy to go along with this, to kill your own citizens and neighbors. All tyrants and dictators and despots reject opposition and criticism. All tyrants reject criticism, for they do deeds in darkness. Their lives are of darkness, not the light. A tyrannical regime is to limit language itself also. Each edition of the dictionary itself gets smaller and smaller. This stifles millions of minds. We start to accept the same words and a smaller framework for the world. A world of lies and deceptions, for we must be concerned with what is true and what is false. We must be concerned with this, or we destroy ourselves. To abandon facts is to abandon freedom. In economics, the largest wallet or purse can produce the most amount of mentally blind people. You submit to tyrants and tyranny when you hear what you want to hear, instead of what's in fact the case. Truth vanishes in 4 ways. 1, open hatred to verifiable actuality, verifiable facts. This takes the form of social inventions, not mechanical inventions, but social inventions, deceptions, and lies as if they are facts. Number 2, endless repetition designed to make the fictional plausible. Each, such as having the earth presented as ball-shaped in all mass medias, newspapers, TVs, radio, magazines, etc., when in fact the earth is a flat surface system. The big lie is where anyone who don't go along with the lie is an enemy. Number 3, the embrace of contradiction. This is where actuality shows the opposite of the bullshit you've accepted. You've abandoned reason. Number 4, misplaced faith. Once truth becomes lies and fiction becomes factual, evidence becomes laughable and irrelevant. In religion and politics, understanding is useless and an enemy. You have to have faith in a world where bullshit is more valuable than facts, truth, and what is right, moral, and ethical. And when it becomes normal to bend to bullshit and fiction taken as fact, totalitarians and fascists, communists, Islamists, Nazis despise truth. Post-truth is pre-authoritarianism. Post means after. It is your ability to discern facts that makes you an individual. The individual that investigates and constantly researches is a citizen who builds. Anyone who dislikes investigators, truthers, or researchers are potential tyrants. They will suppress freedom of expression and freedom of speech for the true good of all, including their own self, by laws and orders to prevent criticism of their dark ways. The deceiver or liar is defeated by reality. No matter how big the lies, human beings are the only living things that pay each other to live on this earth. And humans in their heedlessness will do anything and say anything. We humans don't see and consider the minds we hurt when we say or write or publish falsehoods. Tyrannical, anti-social systems have been around or happened for thousands of years. More recent is empires, which deals in slaughter of humans by humans, enslavement, such as fascist Italy, 1920s, Nazi Germany, 1930s, the Soviet Union, communists, 1937 to 1938, China's communists of Mao Zedong, Islam's totalitarianism, Islam who has fought a true First World War against all humanity for 1,200 to 1,400 years to the very present, and others. You must have government assurances of biological, human, and civil rights. You must resist tyrants and tyranny. You must fight in one form or the other, whether it's physical, with money, with publishing, mass media, etc. We are free only when we ourselves draw the line. Rotten humans in the form of leaders, rulers, will use what they know about you to exploit you. Tyrant humans want the hook on which to hang you. Try not to have hooks. Protect your privacy and private information at all costs. It will be used against you by tyrannical and dictatorial systems to exploit you. The appetite of humans to want to physically, mentally, and emotionally hurt each other with every possible way and method is almost pandemic. When we take interest in practicing things of tyrants, dictators, despot humans, we participate in the demolition and annihilation of all our most cherished institutions of art, economics, education, family, law, medical, mass media, political, religion, science, and spiritual, and bring abject poverty on ourselves. We become barbaric, the true lowest social order, which is barbaricism. All the major enemies of freedom are hostile to non-governmental organizations and free association systems of humans. Help out in your own way. Strengthen all organizations that are concerned with human rights. Authoritarians, such as fascists, Islam, totalitarians, communists, apartheid systems, Nazis, etc., seek to subordinate every human activity and actions and thoughts to the single-party state. They are highly allergic to criticism and free association systems of humans. You must be and stay aware of the kinds of authoritarian systems you are resisting. Listen for dangerous words such as extremism, terrorism, emergency, especially emergency, exception, enemy, and specifically who these words are picking out. They may be you and the really good people of this world. Tyrants and despots, humans, seek to create what is called the permanent emergency. People trade real freedom for fake security and fake safety. When tyrants try to train us to surrender freedom in the name of safety, there is no trade-off between safety and freedom. None. It is the government's job to increase both freedom and safety. When tyrants use extremists, terrorists, and so on, they mean people who are resisting the destruction of their own freedom, who are not under their under the tyrannical boot of oppression. These words come to mean exactly what they are. In fact, tyrannical. What is called the enabling act of all tyrants is for an emergency state indefinitely, or red flag incidents, whether real, questionable, or fake, that kings, tyrants, dictators, despots, etc. use to consolidate their power, along with the removal of opposition parties, removal of checks and balances, suppression of expression and speech, etc. Old tricks in the authoritarian book. This is real. False flags, which are acts of terror, assassinations, etc., that one's own government and people do to its own people to initiate the politics of emergency, to surrender all the rights of all citizens, and to use and order one's own police and military to bring a reign of terror, slavery, and slaughter against all one's own citizens. The seizing of control of total mass media outlets. One moment of shock, whether red flag or false flag, puts into place an eternity of submission, suppression, oppression, terror, subjugation, whether one's own citizens and or others. You must learn to love and respect your country. It feeds you. If you are not willing to fight for your country, whether physically, mentally, or with writing, then you and those like you will die under tyranny. You nor any other is innocent except newborn babes of this world we, humanity, have produced. We own this mess. Take these reading glasses off. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching. And please please subscribe and please share this video. And for all my videos, write Jessie, Jessie, Jessie Johnson, Flat Earth into YouTube. Have a good day, and we will see each other soon.